Okay, we're on the record. Okay. All right. Looks like. Hi. We have someone on screen. Trummer, are you checking in on a case?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm here for the arraignment of Mr. Larry Phillips.
Phillips, got it. Okay, we're going to dial in.
Mr. Sherman, good afternoon.
Hello, sir. We have one retained case. We have Larry Phillips. If you can get him on screen, his attorney is on screen.
Copy that.
Thanks, sir.
First up, you're going to put Larry Phillips. You'll step on the white and black line, see your first and last name, and take your hoodie off. What's up? Say your name.
Okay. Hi, your name's. Okay, thank you. We're on the record. Counsel, be advised, stand by 1 second. We do have a traffic misdemeanor ticket to handle with him. So there'll actually be 2 court dates in addition to the case that you're appearing on. Will you be representing him on both, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Phillips, the first case that we're going to handle is a traffic misdemeanor case. It's where you missed a court date, so we're going to get you a new court date. And when you do attend the next court date, it will be by Zoom conference, which is the video teleconferencing technology that we're using today. You're going to receive instructions on how to dial into your next court date, and you need to come back for all of your dates until your judge tells you that you're done with the case. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, calling P ticket 377175, People State of Michigan versus Larry Napale Phillips. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court, John Trummer, P7507, law offices from Barton Morris, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Could you repeat your name, P number one more time, sir?
75097.
09, lost the last digit. 09 what?
75097.
7, got it, thank you. Waiving formal reading, saying your client mute on the misdemeanor ticket.
Yes, Your Honor.
Call with formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. It's going to be a pretrial date set for June 7, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court in courtroom 440. And if you wish to make your, if you want to wait, you can put your bond argument on the record as to both. But basically, it's going to be a personal bond, no dollar amount. So it's going to be personal bond on the misdemeanor, okay?
I'll be asking for a personal bond on all the men.
Okay, so no, there will be a personal bond. It's going to be a pretrial date, June 7 in courtroom 414. Moving on to the next case, case number 210444380, People State of Michigan versus Larry Phillips. Counsel, again, your appearance.
John Trummer, P7507, on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, cool. With formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. This is a Zoom pretrial date, June 7, 2021 at 8:30. Actually, hold on. Mr. Sanford? Let me ask you. Stand by, gentlemen. I just realized. Oh, hold on. Wait. Mr. Sanford, if we do a personal bond, it's the case that it's the same date again with the misdemeanor as well as with the the traffic ticket is 440, no judge assigned. This case is the misdemeanor is a DV, which is, I'm assuming it's going to be in front of Austin Garrett. June 10th. Yeah. Okay. Okay, gentlemen, thank you. The court saw that there was actually going to be a scheduling conflict with both of the cases, so let the record reflect that the case number 210444380 will have a pretrial date set for June 10, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court in front of Austin Garrett and counsel as the bond.
Your Honor, we'd ask for a personal bond on this matter. The defendant was scheduled to turn himself in this morning to the district court, and I don't believe he poses a flight risk.
So he did turn himself in, is that correct?
Well, he was arrested Saturday, and so he was in custody all weekend.
Okay, got it, thank you. All right, stand by.
Say the right one for June 10th.
Yes, June 10 should be the,
Traffic.
oh wait, you went to June 10 is the traffic?
Yes.
Okay, stand by, gentlemen. Hang on, court stands in error. Let me get these dates correct. Okay, gentlemen, let the record reflect. We'll start again. With regard to the traffic misdemeanor, which is driving license suspended, P ticket 377175, let the record reflect. It will still be courtroom 440, but the pretrial date is June 10 for the traffic ticket. The misdemeanor DV case is going to be June 7, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court in front of Austin Garrett. And counsel, I'm sorry, one more time, if you would, please, as to bond.
Your Honor, I request a personal bond in all the matters, not a flight risk.
Okay, thank you. DDC is the bond. Are there any holds?
Just the traffic tickets that we're aware of.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was addressing the officer at the DDC.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, that's fine. DDC, were there any holds, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Any indication of the jurisdiction?
The 37th and the 24th.
Okay, thank you. All right, counsel, thank you. Court takes into account your representations, including that your office is going to represent him for all of these matters while the cases are pending. Further, and just as it relates to the case that's in front of Judge Austin Garrett, does your client have someplace else to stay, or does he reside with the complainant on this case?
Don't believe they reside together. Mr. Phillips, where do you reside?
I reside with my
You
wife.
reside with the complainant. Okay. And she's not the complainant in the DV case?
No, the complainant is my daughter's mother.
Okay,
She doesn't
thank you.
live with-
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, counsel, court takes into account your representations, including that your client will not be residing with or have any contact, or is in a position to have no contact with the complainant while this case is pending. Given those elements and those are the criteria taken under consideration of the Michigan court rules as to bond, court on this case will set bond the amount of $2,500 personal bond. While this case is pending, no contact with the complaining witnesses, Nakira Howard and Nova Phillips. No contact means no written or verbal communication with these individuals, no messages to them through third parties, and no contact or those extends to their places of residence and places of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Counsel, is there anything further?
No, Your Honor, just the court will recall the warrants that are outstanding. For that warrant.
Yes, they are. They are set aside. Anything
Right,
further?
thank you. No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. You're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Hi, your name, sir?
Deontay Farmer.
Okay, calling case number 2105784, People State, Michigan versus Deontay Ramon Farmer, aka Deontay R. Farmer, aka Deontay Farmer, aka Deontay Ramon, different spelling of the middle name Farmer, aka Deontay Raymond Farmer. Counsel.
Farmer on PA 365 on behalf of Mr. Deontay Farmer, waiting for his Mr. Farmer to the bottom.
Full waive the formal reading and not guilty plea on your client's behalf. This is a Zoom public class conference date June 9, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom plenary examination date on June 16, 2021 at 9 o'clock, the Thursday District Court in front of Judge Mechanico and Esteban.
Mr. Farmer, in case he's 28 years old, lifetime resident here with absolutely no prior criminal history, gainful employment, a high school graduate. Your Honor, we ask this court for personal bond, these are non-assault allegations.
Thank you. DDC Esteban, any holds?
No, Your Honor, no holds.
Thank you. Council Court takes counsel representations, including that he has nothing else outstanding or pending in other jurisdictions. This is not an assaultive matter for the pandemic facing the nation, as well as your client's significant ties to the community. Given that criteria, the Michigan court rules, quote was up on $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir. You step away from the camera. Hi, your name, sir?
How you doing, man? My name's David Folsom.
Thank you. Calling. Case number 2105784, People State, Michigan versus David Folsom, also known as David Michael Folsom, counsel.
Right around the 3665 on behalf of David Folsom, waiver of Mrs. Folsom has been advised of this constitutional
Full with formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf is a Zoom probable cause conference date, June 9, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date, June 16, 2021 at 9 o'clock at the Thursday District Court, defendant Mechanico and Esteban.
Firearm is Folsom indicates he's 26 years old, lifetime resident of the city of Detroit, stable residence with his girlfriend and daughter. No assault convictions, Your Honor, indicates 52 years of door, see no probation or parole. We ask the court for personal law here.
Thank you. DDC is bond of any hold.
No, Your Honor, no hold.
Thank you. Council Court takes country representation, including client's significant family and residential ties to the community, the pandemic facing the nation, as well as this being a non-assaultive matter. Given those elements, court will set bond amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. You're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera. Hi, your name, sir?
Dayson Johnson.
Thank you. Calling. Case number 2105784, People State, Michigan versus Dayson Johnson, counsel.
Right around the 3665 on behalf of Dayson Johnson, waiver of Mrs. Johnson has been advised of this constitutional
Full with formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf is a Zoom probable cause conference date, June 9, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date on June 16, 2021 at 9 o'clock, the Thursday District Court, defendant Judge Mechanico and Esteban.
Firearm, Mr. Johnson indicates he's 21 years old, a lifetime resident here in the city of Detroit, no prior criminal history, he came from employed, Your Honor, no probation or parole, lives with his mother. I would ask the court for personal bond of these allegations.
Thank you, counsel, and DDC is bond of any hold.
No hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Council Court takes in account representations, including the pandemic facing the nation, as well as this is non-assaultive, that your client has very significant family and residential ties to the community and nothing else outstanding. Given those elements, court will set bond amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while the case is pending. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
You're good, sir.
Hi, your name, sir?
Jimmy Eugene Beverly.
Thank you. Calling. Case number 2105784, People State, Michigan versus Jimmy Eugene Beverly, counsel.
Brandon Rob, PA 3665 on behalf of Mr. Jimmy Beverly, waiver of Mrs. Beverly has been advised of this constitutional right.
Full with formal reading, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf is a Zoom probable cause conference date, June 15, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date on June 21, 2021 at 9 o'clock at the Thursday District Court in front of Judge Mechanico and Esteban.
Firearm, Mr. Beverly indicates that he's 25 years old, a lifetime resident in the city of Detroit, was gainfully employed at Fort Wayne Contracting, high school graduate, no history of any felonies or probation or parole, living with his wife and 3 children. We ask for personal bond.
Thank you. Do you see his bond or any hold?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Council Court takes account representation, including your client's significant family, residential ties, and gainful employment in the community. Further, that this is non-assaultive matter, and that the pandemic facing the nation. For those reasons, court will set bond amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
You're good, sir.
I'm sorry, it's in front of you. Yes, Mechanico. Thank you.
You're good. No firearms. Judge, we'll talk to you later about the stuff.
Let me see your wristband, brother.
Let's go.
Hey, Rob, Ricky Church is up there. You have to plug in.
Ricky Church, I don't even see him on that. He's at the bottom.
Hi, your name, sir?
Luis Angel Jimenez.
Okay, calling case number 2105785, people say Michigan versus Luis Angel Jimenez, counsel.
Brian Morocco agrees to expire on behalf of Luis Jimenez. We agree to stand here. Mr. Jimenez has been advised of his counsel.
Full with formal reading and for not guilty plea on your client's behalf is a Zoom probable cause conference date set for June 14, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom phone examination date June 21, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, and Judge Mechanico and Esteban.
Mr. Jimenez indicates that he's 23 years old, a lifetime resident here in the city of Detroit, with the employed in Wayne County, indicates that he cannot post a monetary bond, but does have stable residence with his wife in the community. We ask for the personal bond as he's around assault allegations.
Thank you. DDC is bond, do any holds?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes contract representations, including this is a non-assaultive matter, that your client has very significant family residential ties to the community, and also this is non-assaultive, given that criteria of the Michigan court rules, and the pandemic, bond the amount of $1,000, personal bond. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
Come on, man. Let me see Rich now, let me rush them, man. Top of the steps, we go.
Hi, your name, sir?
Irvine Johnson.
Thank you. Calling. Case number 2105785, people say Michigan versus Irvine Porter Johnson. Counsel?
Brian Morocco agrees to expire on behalf of Mr. Irvine Johnson, waiver to extend the Mr. Johnson to provide this counsel.
Okay, call with the formal reading and not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Counsel, let's go to the bond argument
Yes, Your
first.
Honor. I would like the court to know, I think most importantly in this matter is that Mr. Johnson will not be residing with the complaining witness. He's going to be staying at his mother's address that he has provided our office, and it's not actually the complaint whatsoever. He knows to have no contact, Your Honor. He's 22 years old, a lifetime resident of Detroit. No priors, Your Honor, no prior criminal history, and gainful employment at Wild King. He's also part-time at Burger King. Despite having 2 jobs, Your Honor, he does indicate that he cannot post a long-term bond. He's not on any probation or parole. I'm aware of previous history. Again, will be residing with his mother. I would ask the court to consider personal bond or personal bond with some sort of GPS monitor.
Okay, thank you. And DDC, as to bond, are there any holds?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, counsel, court takes contract representations, including the client has significant ties to the community. Court also appreciates your office, your representation, including proactively addressing will be in no contact order while this case is pending. At this time, court will set bond. Court is also balancing it with the nature of the charge and the seriousness of the allegations. So with the criteria set under Michigan court rules as to bond, court will set bond in the amount of $7,500 personal bond. While this case is pending, absolutely no contact with the complaining witness, Tanera Tut. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her to third parties. And no contact or also extends to her place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Is there anything further? I'm sorry. DDC, counsel and DDC, let the record reflect June 7, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court for probable cause conference with preliminary examination date to be determined, and it will be in front of Judge Archer. Thank you. You're all set, so you step away from the camera. Hi, your name, sir?
Trevor Thomas.
Okay, calling. Case number 2105785, people say Michigan versus Trevor Thomas, counsel.
Brian Morocco, 3665 on behalf of Trevor Thomas, we agree to extend you. Mr. Thomas has been advised of his constitutional rights.
Full with formal reading and to not guilty plea on your client's behalf is a Zoom probable cause conference date set for June 14, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date June 21, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to Thursday District Court, offender Judge Mechanico and Esteban.
Mr. Thomas indicates that he's 18 years old, a lifetime resident here in the city of Detroit, with no prior criminal convictions, Your Honor. He's not employed at this time. He does indicate that he's speaking straight as we speak. No probation, no parole. Due to his unemployment, can't post a monetary bond, living with his mother. I ask the court for personal bond.
Thank you. DDC is bond. Are there any holds?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel court takes account representations, including this being a non-assaultive matter, that your client does have very significant family and residential ties to the community, and also the pandemic facing the nation. Given those elements, court will set bond amount of $1,000 personal bond. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, thank you, Your Honor.
And no firearms while the case is pending. You're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
Robertson.
Hi, your name, sir?
Daryl Bonte Robertson.
Thank you. Calling case number 2105785, three people state of Michigan versus Daryl Bonte Robertson. Counsel.
Fred Barat, PA 3665, on behalf of Mr. Daryl Robertson, waiving and you, Mr. Robertson, submitted by the
Full waive the formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf. This is Zoom probable cause conference day June 14, 2021 at 8:30 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination day June 21, 2021 at 9 o'clock to the 36th District Court in front of Judge Jefferson and Esteban.
Esteban, Your Honor, Mr. Robertson indicates he's 36 years old and he's a lifetime resident here in the city of Detroit, absolutely no prior criminal history, not gainfully employed at this time, does not able to host a monetary bond, does indicate that this may be a CPL expiration matter. I would ask the court for personal bond on this matter.
Thank you. Did you see the bond or any holds?
No hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel court takes account your representations, including this being a non-assaultive matter, that your client has significant family residential ties to the community, and further that based on your representations, there may be an opportunity for Mr. Robertson to remedy anything that may have laid the basis for the instant charges for the allegations. Given those elements, publicized by the amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while the case is pending. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got Turk or Morton out
Me
there?
and five. Come on.
Come on, sir. Right here. Yep. Right here. Black line. Yep. There you go. Just pull that chair a little closer if you need to sit there on that.
Okay, calling case number 2105781, people state of Michigan versus Ricky Turk III. Counsel.
Fred Barat, PA 3665, on behalf of Mr. Richard Turner, with formal readings and you, Mr. Turner, submitted by the attorney.
Forward with formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf. This is Zoom probable cause conference day May 24, 2021 at 8:30 to 30th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date June 1, 2021 at 1:30 p.m. to 30th District Court in front of Judge Archer and Esteban.
Fred Barat, Mr. Turner indicates that he is a 52-year-old and resident of Detroit. He indicates that he has no prior assault convictions, and he's unable to post a monetary bond, Your Honor, because he's his only source of income is Social Security. He doesn't really use the role. He doesn't have previous action-based supplemental housing, and he has several other facilities. However, I do notice that the election date is from December 2019, and that court wasn't actually held until May 7, 2021. I would like to remind that Mr. Turner never resigned between witness or to actually active interest. He lives alone, Your Honor, on a long interest, far away from the complaining witness, understands no contact, given his tender age, Your Honor, his history, medical issues, the election incident date being so far away, and my client not being charged with anything in the interim. I would ask the court to consider personal bond in this matter, or maybe even a home confinement bond, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you see his bond or any hold?
No, Your Honor, no holds.
Thank you, counsel. Court takes account representations, including your client's pre-existing conditions, and that he does need to avail himself of the optimal opportunities for medical care, and also that your client does not reside or will not have any contact with the complaining witness. Given those elements, court will set bond in the amount of $10,000 personal bond. And while the case is pending, no contact with the complaining witness, Delia Renee Anderson. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. Then no contact or those extends to a place of residence and place of employment. And because at the time of the complaining, at the time, or at least as of now, stand to reason that the complaining witness is still under the age of 18, no contact with the complaining witness's parents and or legal guardians, and or any schools or agencies that provide services to the underage complainant. And also the court has marked the file of medical. Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
Thank you, Jen.
Yes, sir. DDC, I think that's everything on the men's side. Is there anyone who's been people 48 hours or more?
Are we doing Moulton again, Your Honor?
Sorry?
I got a phone.
We did Moulton earlier. We got it done early. Yeah, so that one was done. So I think that's oh, wait, actually, DDC, just to clarify, is Williams on the men's side or the women's side?
Women's side.
Okay, all right, thanks. We'll see you. Oh, also, has there been anyone with you for 48 hours or more on the men's side, sir?
No, Your Honor, we're good.
Okay, thank you. See you on the other side. Counsel, were you aware that there was a KPS on this? Do we have an update on that?
Yes, Judge King allowed personal bonds to cover that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Hi, ma'am, your name?
Stephanie Williams.
Okay, calling case number 20059954001, Houston, Michigan versus Shantinique Williams, counsel. Okay, and counsel, before we set dates and bond, let the record reflect review of the file shows that on April 6, 2021, your client failed to appear for a preliminary examination date, at which time Judge King issued a case and set by the $10,000 cash surety. So if you have an update to provide, please do so.
Your Honor, our office had the opportunity to discuss this matter with Judge King. Judge King did represent to me, and I'm making this representation as an officer of the court, that a personal bond with a GPS cover would be acceptable in this matter, so that's what that's work for.
Okay, thank you. Forward, formal reading entry, not guilty, client, your client's behalf is Zoo, probable cause, comp date June 7, 2021, at 8:30 for Thursday District Court, with a preliminary examination date to be determined. And that will be by Zoom in front of Judge King and as the bond. Thank you. And did you see this bond? Is there any hold?
No hold, John.
Thank you. Counsel, again, bond is $10,000, personal bond with Wayne County Sheriff's GPS Tether, probable cause conference date June 7. And no firearms while this case is, yes, and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, ma'am. Step away from the camera. DDC, is there anybody with you on the women's side for 48 hours or more?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you. That is all. Thank you, ma'am. You're all set. Step away from the camera. And that's a wrap. That is my last felony arraignment docket. This is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is my last felony arraignment docket.
Awesome, Your Honor, you were my first magistrate.